Hello, welcome to this F-Block edition of Wildcat News. I'm Billy Bassett. We have some great stories today. To start off, I'm going to discuss how music affects students' daily life. For the last couple of years, music has taken over my life. I constantly have an earbud in, or music just playing in the background. But recently, I started asking myself why. Why do I always need to have the Bee Gees in the background of my day? Why do I spend more time with music than I do without it? Over time, I noticed that music actually affects my mentality. Listening to a rock song getting amped up, listening to a slow song and getting mellow. I've reached out to other students wondering how they feel about music, starting off by asking them how often they listen to music.
I listen to music about every time I drive my car.
Like every day, so.
Next, I had asked the boys when they listen to music the most and why.
I listen to music the most when I'm driving. You know, it just puts me in a good mood, get in my zone. You know.
I listen to the music the most when I'm in my car and at home in my room because that's when I listen to music then to relax and just stay calm.
I was curious to see who their favorite genre was and who their favorite artist was in that genre.
I'm a big hip-hop fan, and I love me some Cardi B.
You know, I like a lot of hip hop and R&B. You know, I love some Da Baby. You know, so yeah.
Next, I had asked them if music affected their mood or the mood affected their music choice.
I'd have to say my mood affects my music choice because, you know, if I'm feeling in a happy mood, I'll put on a happy song.
Depends on the music. If you got some mellow stuff, I can focus, but if you got some Sean Kingston, it gets me going.
I'd say my mood affects my music choice. You know, sometimes, you know, I'm just like, you know, I'm feeling it, so I listen to Da Baby. So.
To finish off, I asked the boys if music helped them focus or if they easily got distracted while listening to it.
Honestly, it can do both. You know, I usually use it a lot to focus, but sometimes, you know, I just like to get up and dance, you know?
Music's ability to control our emotions provides such an impact in our daily lives is magical. Helps with studying, getting pumped for sporting events, and relaxing with soothing jazz. With more artists rising every day, the music industry is growing and becoming a place for people to reach their goals. Speaking of goals, Cole is now going to ask some people about keeping their New Year's resolutions.
Thanks, Billy. Who doesn't love music? It's been a while since New Year's, but I doubt people will stay with their New Year's resolution. Studies show that only 6% of people keep all their New Year's resolutions, and about 57% of people don't even make a New Year's resolution.
So the question you're asking is if I've made a New Year's resolution and kept to it. Well, I did make a New Year's resolution and I did not keep it. So what can I say? I'm a quitter.
I gave up giving up because it never really works, and I decided instead to add things to my life that are good.
So the question you asked me if I stuck to my New Year's resolution, the answer is yes. My New Year's resolution was I would read a book a month, and I have done that.
My New Year's resolution was to go to the gym every day. I have not followed through on that. I've actually gone to the gym 0 times, so it's not going pretty well.
I didn't have one.
My New Year's resolution was to focus more on myself, and yes, I did follow through with it.
The question you asked me, have I followed through with my New Year's resolution? I have not. My resolution was to be organized for the whole year, and I haven't even started it. But I always think about it, but I have not done it.
My New Year's resolution was working out and going to the gym and getting good grades, and I've kept up with all of it, so.
My New Year's resolution was to work out more. I didn't really follow through with it because I'm lazy, but you know, I tried my best. I go for more runs and stuff, but on average I tend to eat more than I work out, so everything is just downhill.
As we saw, a lot of people didn't even make or keep their New Year's resolution.